Welcome to the Living Trust Academy. I'm Erik Hartstrom. Today we're doing the story of probate. Let me tell you about John. John is dealing with his dad's estate with all of his younger brothers, and in going through all of his dad's paperwork, he's discovered his dad had a will in place, naming him as the executor. Now, John is a practical guy and he knows he needs to sell his dad's place, so he heads off to the local realtor's office to get the ball rolling. At the realtor's office, however, he discovers that he can't get anything started until he goes down to the probate court and gets himself appointed by the court as the executor of his dad's estate. So off he goes to the court to get that process started. After waiting in several lines, he finally finds all the forms that he needs, and after spending several hours, frustratingly, he fills them out to the best of his ability, and now he's back in line trying to get them filed. Unfortunately, court clerks can't give you legal advice, so when Bill finds out that there's more paperwork and other things that he needs to fix, he's back to the drawing board, and several times of repeating that same process, he is completely frustrated. An entire day is wasted, and now he's off to the attorney's office because there's no way that he's going to go through that experience again. So now Bill has an attorney helping him file the court paperwork, and he's finally appointed by the court as his dad's executor, but it's taken several weeks to get the court paperwork filed, in about a month and a half to actually get him appointed by the court as an executor. So it's about 2 months later that Bill is back in the realtor's office to get his dad's house listed. Now at this point, he's only paid several thousand dollars in mortgage payments and court filing fees and utility bills and all the other expenses that come with just maintaining the property. So when the realtor says, hey, let's do a walkthrough and say, make a few repairs to the property, Bill is having nothing to do with it. And the realtor isn't stopping there with the bad news, however, because a probate listing is a listing that not a lot of realtors like because it's a slower close, and because of that, a lot of realtors stay away from it. They don't understand them. So Bill is not going to get top value for his property because he doesn't have any money for improvements, and it's a different listing. When the property finally does close, after additional delays in court processes, the money doesn't go to Bill and his brothers. It sits in another account, still waiting for the court to finalize the entire probate process. So months later, Bill is finally in the position with his attorney to close out the probate and distribute the funds. He's frustrated, his siblings are frustrated, and it's taken forever and way too much money to get this probate process closed out and done. So that's the story of probate. Join me next time and we'll talk about the story of what happens with a living trust. I'm Erik Hartstrom with the Living Trust Academy.